Arudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Here we go. Twin Peaks, man. All right. And welcome to the stream. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon, I think, just about everywhere. Maybe. I don't know. If it's not, yeah, blame your weatherman and do the right thing. Anyway, we are still engaged in the Shattered Sigil. I always forget the damn name of the game. I swear to God. I don't know why I do this. But we're using the EBERRON setting with the Dagger Heart system, and we've already got a handful of viewers on deck. It's good to see everyone here. It's great to have the crew back, except for one. Rhythm has mysteriously decided to be absent today, and I think Mega had the right of it that he always seems to have to do other things when the group is getting their asses handed to them. So,
just like a highborn.
It's just certain people getting their ass handed to them at the moment.
Right? Yeah, it's just not a big deal. He dropped off from the party. Maybe the party's ostensibly weakest member. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It's not fair. We've seen your character get his ass whipped once, so that's my concern with you. Let's talk about your benefits. So, because let's see. Well, the channel got to what 15,000 subs, which is legit dope. They grew fast. It went from like 12 to like 15. It seems like overnight. So that's really awesome. Thanks to everyone who supports the channel and comes out for that. What else? There was some fan art. We're going to get to that. Ultimately, for the players, let's just do this. There's 3 hope to Frost and Send Dragon. If you fill up, you fill up. And 2 hope to Mega. And then I get a fear because of the subs. Well, let's get to the show art. And this is for Chrysant specifically, since I know she's eating. Oh, what is that? Oh, your fucking video started. I hate your stupid video. I am going to delete your fucking video. Oh my God, it auto started.
That was awesome.
My God, holy dog shit. Holy God, I want to die inside. Okay, let's show players. I swear to Christ. Okay, Mega decided to make a retarded ass fake AI video, and I'm talking over it. I'm gonna delete that.
Apparently, it's not that dumb. You played it twice on air.
Twice. Yeah, watch this. Watch this. Everyone can see me. Show art gone. I don't know why the show art is being weird. They must have changed this during an update. Anyway, this is for Chrysant because she's eating her egg drop soup. It's a reminder. Look at all the healthy egg dropping all over the crew. They're swimming around and mucking about in their feces. Well, not really your guys' feces, I guess. It's 60,000 people's feces all at one time. So it seems healthy. That seems healthy. And the second piece, these are all John, so unless I'm wrong. And then this is the party trying to adventure down into the swamp and realizing that they're going to be ambushed. And yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for ambushing you guys.
The viewers can't see, only us. You never swished.
Oh, God damn it. Every time. It's like, Gen X. There we go. There you go. Okay, let me go back. That's them covered in egg drop soup on behalf of Chrysant after their long walk in the sewer. Take it all in. Everyone can take it all in. Delicious chunks everywhere.
Axiom enjoys nature walks.
This is true, and this is the team getting ambushed by a couple of shifters and their warforged. Well, not their warforged, but a warforged. And then we didn't capture the moment where it was like, oh my god, dodge the gate valve, dodge the gate valve. And I don't know why it's being so weird on the show art thing, because now it puts the bubble up, which is really, when you look at that, it's very specifically dangerous. Man, if they have secret notes. Okay. What? Now I know you're trying to enjoy your lunch. You're the one who had to put it in chat. You virtue signal. So you get what you get. You get what you voted for, Christian. I guess with that, we should probably meet each other once again and get a chance to say hi now that we've got 10 whole viewers. Mega, please take it away.
Hello, Mega Reacts here. Happy to be back. Sad we're down one party member because I think we're about to get into it. And do not worry, I'm not a player who collects pets or companions, so I probably won't try to keep one of these as a pet because I hate having to keep track of multiple companions, pain in the ass. But it was tempting for about 3 seconds.
Well, I bet it was.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm ready to roll.
You sound tired, but we get that.
I'm tired, but I'm ready to roll.
Awesome. We'll get woken up here after that screaming heavy metal nonsense music 3 times in a row. Jesus, God in heaven. Okay, Sendragon.
Yeah, doing well. I just, as Mega was talking, I just remembered where I'm at and what happened at the end of the stream. I'm like, shit. Why did I do that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Do you want me to? Let me show the audience what you were facing. That way, you know, they remember. This is how you remind me. I don't even. Everyone remembers it was a construct 4-legged creature resembling a hound or a wolf of some sort that has you cornered a little bit. And last but not least, Frost.
I am not really sure how the heck we're going to get him out of this. I'm very short. This is a tall building. The doors don't open. I hear screaming coming from within. I think it's him. I don't know. Could be the dogs. Just remember, somebody actually purpose-built these things. People who build things, don't trust them. Wait.
That is true. What?
As an artificer, I shouldn't have said that.
That seems antithetical to you, but it's okay.
It's not my fault. I did not put these things here. They are not my pets.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm sure we'll get into more of your area of expertise in this mysterious place.
I now want egg drop soup, though. Not because of the picture.
Of course, yeah, sure, Jan.
It just sounds good.
Yeah, it looked good too. Anyway, with that, let's take it away. I don't know what I'm going to do with the dumbass dragonmarked character, but we're going to figure it out somehow. So
he gets decapitated.
Yeah, I'm just going to kill him.
Suggestions.
We'll put his head back on later.
Yeah, chat. If you have any suggestions of what to do with a dragonmarked character in the middle of a tense moment of discovery and then 57 levels under Sharn, I'm all ears. Other than that, I'm about to shit can exile his character. But it's over to you, gentlemen. Take it away.
Okay, is there a door like right near me?
There is, but it is got rubble collapsed around it, which, you know, you guys tried to open it and it wouldn't budge or wouldn't work. And now this kind of explains that the workshop that you can see, it's still unlit in here, but you can see kind of a desk and some outlines, but that looks like it's intact. But where you're standing and just kind of where the door is, there's rubble just almost floor to ceiling. And then the area you came in that was inappropriate. The area that you landed in was elevated up with rubble just a few feet up, but it has a gliding slope down into the rest of the workshop, which makes sense from that crevice that had opened up in the God damn it, I almost said overhead again, the ceiling of the workshop.
I don't know if this would work, but my Book of Sigil, I can change my appearance.
Okay.
Clothing to avoid recognition. I'm not sure if I can turn myself into looking like one of these dogs or not. If that's like too far of a stretch.
I mean, man, That I would think the illusion might be more appropriate
All right.
because the just appearance I would think would kind of maintain a
Yeah.
humanoid visage, but the illusion might help you, like, I am not here, or something like that.
All right.
Gonna pull off the "How do you do, fellow dogs" meme here.
I'll create. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to make an illusion of Rail Vane like near me, so maybe they'll go for him instead. Or
Yeah, easy enough. Go ahead. Can you click the button, or do you? Yeah, you got it.
with
Oh,
too.
nice. There you go. So do you make it look like Railvane for real? Like he is inside the room and like what? Is he zipping past you? Is he?
Yeah, he's like
what are we doing
over.
here?
Yeah. Between me and the dog, I guess. Or there's only one dog. I can only see one.
You can only see the one. Well, it's not fair. You can see the one, but you can hear a second one, and you can see the set of glowing coal eyes further down in the forge.
All right. Actually, instead of Railvane, I'll make like an illusion of like a larger version of these creatures, like and it's snarling at them.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Do you put it near you, opposite you, sort of into the shadows somewhere? Where is this thing
Like,
going?
yeah, I'll kind of move back against the wall and put it between me and the dogs.
Okay, sorry. Let me unpause that so you can scoot your character in this. You can scooch if you want. Okay, awesome. It is still with you, gentlemen.
I am going to, since Axiom is down here on the ground, I'm going to attempt to create a portal and let him jump through it up to the top. I have to, for arcane door, I have to do this. Let's see. This is no enemies within melee range. And I can go up to far. All right, well, let's see if I can actually succeed here.
Let's do it.
I gotta get a 13. Okay,
so nice.
Succeeded with fear. So he's just going to pull his hand together and say, Axiom, get up there. And a portal appears next to him that just shows up on the roof.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Are you taking that, Axiom?
I am. I trust my dwarven friend.
Outstanding, because as you move and do the portal bound, you realize that you are not on top of the building. You are inside of the building.
Awesome.
And
Kasimir's like, yes, it worked.
and I'm going to spend fear, and I am going to activate another set of coal red eyes. Moves down towards you.
This isn't good.
You hear that? So when it moves towards you, Axiom, you hear that clank of metal on metal, and you realize the tile that you're on, there's a divide. Part of you is standing on bronze or a brass floor tiling. To your right, to your left is just a normal tiling. And as the creature is walking, those legs, as it hits the metal tiling, it's making that real, just this sickening sound, especially as it's got those sharpened talons, and it just, as it's just sliding ever so slightly towards you. I'm going to move Railvane, and he says, I'm going to go to the top of the building, and I'll keep watch.
Glad Axiom doesn't feel fear. If he did, he might be in a situation.
There you go.
Kasimir's just like looking at his hand like,
yeah.
I don't know where I sent him. I have no idea where I sent him. Now he's like,
yeah, he's not in the building because, But yeah, what are you doing? Back over to you, gentlemen.
Now, how did he get up there in the first place? Did he climb up?
Railvane. If I remember correctly, Railvane picked you up, correct?
Yeah.
And dropped you.
Okay.
And he dropped down, yeah.
Well, Kasimir's like, okay. He's going to attempt to start scaling the building because he's like, I have no idea where I teleported him. I don't want to do that again. So he's going to attempt, just climbing up the side of this building to get up there.
All right. This, man, you know what? I hate to do this, but I do need to roll because of the height of the building. Is there anything about your character? I just don't see you as like a,
He's not like a normal building scaling kind of person.
Yeah. I mean, whacking during the war.
Yeah, I mean, he's underground helps him do things because it helps him find things, but I think that's only applicable to certain situations. It says rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details, so it's not going to help him do any climbing or anything. So his first instinct is just, I got to get up there, and so he tries it.
Sure.
So I don't know what would that be, finesse or agility, or
you tell me how. You could be strength, could be agility, could be finesse. How are you doing it? That most makes sense.
He's looking for chinks in the building that are pieces that are falling apart. So he actually has hand and footholds. So he's investigating the structure and kind of trying to find the weak point so he can just go, okay, I've got footholds.
All right, awesome. The difficulty number is 15. Which is it's the average in Daggerheart.
Yeah. Well, if he can use this finesse for that, the only reason
is it better?
Makes sense because that is under control. It controls control and tinkering and things like that. Yeah. So maybe.
Yeah, I got no problem because especially with the Dwarven Heritage, if you being able to find those small detail cracks in the wall, the plastering, whatever you can for hand holding.
Sure.
So shimmy up there. Yeah, sure. We'll make an excuse.
All right. And I don't see any of his experiences really fitting in here. So it's just going to be a normal roll. Let's see how much rubble he rips off while he jumps up this building.
Critical success.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Take your hope.
Unexpected.
If it didn't give you hope, take your hope. Clear stress if you need to.
Yeah.
Boop. All right. So I'm going to say you're on top of the building. You can hear a little bit of movement down inside of the building. What do you want to do with that? You got a critical, so this is effortlessly scaled up. This is those dwarven youngster instincts are picking in like, okay, whatever. It's 1,000 times.
He is looking to see if he's assuming there's a hole that they went through, and he is
absolutely
dashing and then sliding towards that, assuming that the roof is kind of caved in. He just jumps up, get on there, and just kind of starts doing a slide down the hill towards it, like, and actually letting out, because he's having fun doing this. He is just letting out a loud woo.
Awesome. And
as he slides through the hole.
I'm going to kick in your critical as you appear inside. You kind of can see with the two illumination points. As soon as you hit down, you slide, you got that power slide coming down the rubble. You hit the tile floor in front of you, and as soon as you do that, the runes on your arm they light up into a fiery gold, as is normal, and they begin to twist and mold themselves again into something familiar. But there's a lot going on right now. And as you do that, the hound that is nearest to you, which I'm not sure why you can't see that, the hound nearest you hear it clip, clop, clip, clip across the tile. And give me 1 second. And the entire forge area lights up. The lights just they start coming on, and it's that real old staticky sound of elemental electricity starting to course through this place. Both hounds, and as an artificer, you are very familiar with this type of design. It's a little old in its principles, but however, they are known to you from House Cannith, and they are some of the earliest Warforged creations. And both walk towards you and simply sit at your feet.
Well, he lands and he's facing you, and he hears the clink, clink, clink. Turns around. I'm assuming at his size, they're maybe his head height when they're sitting.
They're like size of wolves. So yeah, they've got those. Their withers is probably about your head size. or your head height.
He's just gonna look at him and go, oh. Look back at Axiom and go, friends of yours?
No friends of mine, apparently friends of yours. As I walk up behind one with my blade out, just in case.
Okay.
He's just gonna reach out and like with his left hand kind of pull it out towards its face. He's like, I might regret this.
So you reach out. It lowers its head like an animal. It's that instinct of a dog. It lowers its head and allows you to place your hand on it. And when you do, the nub of your thumb, the pad, brushes something against its forehead. That's inside of the skull cavity, and on that surface there's a free space. There's something there, like a button or an object, and you can feel it with your thumb.
Oh, he's just gonna look back over at Axiom and go, and just kind of try and activate it. Sure.
You fiddle with it, and are you gonna? If you push on it, you push down, and you hear a, and it's metal on metal as it slides forward, and it's a rod about the length of a man's hand, but it is cut into the shape of a triangle, and the hound simply, and its eyes go out, and it goes down into a supine form.
He's just going to have that transfer it to his other hand and just carefully look at the other one and go, do the same thing, reach out, and hope he can do the same thing and deactivate that one as well.
Yep. Same thing. It pops out, and and as it comes out, as the dog is laying down and going supine and with the eyes closing, this rod is in the shape of a pentagon.
Yeah. He is absent-mindedly, now that he has these two things, he's like, ooh, he just walked right on past them. He's looking at them, sets them down on the table and starts looking at them and starts just examining them. Takes out his little jeweler's, I can't remember what it's called.
Feels his forehead to make sure he doesn't have anything there.
If he sees you doing that, he's like, no, yours is in a different place.
Yours is in the special place.
They really hit that switch.
That's right.
Oh, God.
You gotta milk your triangle. It's a whole new meaning. All right.
Well,
too far.
The rods themselves they're well crafted. They're plain, and all they are is these. They're, like I said, they're a span long. And the whole thing is shaped in the triangle and the pentagon. But they're made of mithril, both rods, which, if nothing else, that makes them extremely valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
The workbench you're looking at, like when you set everything down, that workbench looks like it has been untouched, but the apparatus that's on there and the various instruments, they're still well kept. It's just there's dust everywhere in here.
Well, he is completely engrossed in looking at these, just muttering to himself. He's like, talking about the dimensions, the marks, how old they probably are, completely ignoring the fact that, his friend was in a corner, totally locked down by these things, about to die, and everybody dropped in the room. He's like, ooh.
I'm so glad you got that critical.
I'll let my illusion go, and I'll just kind of walk past them and just step up to the table. Not going to touch anything, but just sort of look at it. And
okay. Crunching through that area, that is more rubble that's piled up, and it looks like something fell from here too, but it didn't open up the ceiling. And as you take those steps, Ash, there's a body of a third hound underneath that rubble. In fact,
does it look like it got crushed then? Does
it looks like it got crushed. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna trying to search within it to see if there's another one of these mithril objects.
There absolutely is. Same place in the forehead, and this one is in the shape of a square.
Okay, I'll try to take it out.
You do to push it, and it's you're not sure if it's not coming out as easy as the other two did, But if you can get in there and wedge it out, you're hammering it in a little bit, trying to push, get some pressure on it, and eventually you can pull that thing out and wedge it out, and you have a third rod.
All right, I'll put it on the table next to.
That also sounds
Kasimir.
weird in context.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Happily look at it.
I'm keeping guard of the area so we don't get jumped.
Okay. Easy
Yeah, he's just going to spend time investigating the items on the table and all that. Just completely lost in his own little world here.
Yeah,
The room could be on fire for all he knows at the moment.
Yeah, sure. So this is this is right up your alley. This is an actual Cannith artificer's lab. Like this entire room is an artificer's lab. You've got your workbench. The table behind you is it's sort of more of the experimental side of the house. They were probably using it to make transmute items. It's from one thing to another. And then there's the huge artificer's forge at the end of the room itself, which is that large furnace thing that sits on those coppery green tile. And I will tell you this: so you've worked for Cannith. You know the history of Cannith. You're an artificer. If you had to like crossbow to your head, everything in this room is about 1,300 years old, easily. This is all pre-Galifar, pre-War of the Mark material. Like it's in your nature to know this.
Sure. And he's just muttering to himself, takes out his small work notebook, starting to make drawings and notes of all these things,
Sure.
Noting the year. And when he sees anyone moving around, he just looks as if somebody just kind of walked in the middle of his nighttime study session. And he looks at Axiom and just says, "It's a forge over there." He doesn't give any context. He just says, "There's a forge over there."
It is a forge. And I keep walking back and forth, make sure we don't get jumped.
Okay, sure, easy enough. And there, like I said, there's plenty of stuff in this room. There's a lot of the items are what you would consider either consumables. So there's a lot of tchotchke finds that we're gonna have, and I'll have you guys deal with that at some point, just for, I guess, objects to art, if you will, for considering a value. But yeah, the forge. Go ahead.
Suddenly, while they're doing that, he's just going to pick up his notebook, leaving the things on there, and he's just going to say, the professor would love to be here. And he's literally just going to absentmindedly wander across here.
Okay.
And walk up to the forge
Okay.
and just start, looking at it. Not necessarily tinkering with it yet, but just seeing what kind of state it's in and I'm assuming it was used to make certain things.
Yeah,
things possibly.
Yes, it's one of the. It's like a mini creation forge. Which have you ever seen a creation forge from House Cannith, or have you only worked on the periphery of theirs?
The periphery. He's never been in the actual presence of one because he was not important enough to go near one of them physically himself.
Fair enough. But you are aware. And yes, this would be more or less a small creation forge, and it looks like it's in great condition. It's just not active. But again, it's not like you just stick coal in these things and light them up. There's different ways of igniting these furnaces, specifically for a creation forge. The metal around it, that facade, it bears the same pre-Galifar sigil of House Cannith that you've seen on the book and the door before. Well, a couple of doors now. It bears that. And then just below that, it has holes underneath that sigil. And the holes are a triangle shape. Well, sorry, they're a pentagon, a triangle, and a square shape. They're basically the three rods that you have.
Okay. He's just going to kind of reach just absentmindedly over his shoulder with his hand. He's like, bring me those things. The rods.
Pick him up and carry him over to him.
All right.
He's just very like, where are my things? And take them.
Okay.
and just gonna look and say, "Oh, you're okay. Good. And then and just unceremoniously, like just carefully, boop, 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 put them in, hoping something amazing is going to happen without worrying about.
Sure. Which one goes in first?
Oh,
He
no.
is going to go with the lowest number of sides first.
So the triangle goes in.
Yeah.
It goes in, and you hear the boom, 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 and the furnace is starting to hum. What's next?
Let's see. We had a pentagon and a
Square.
A square. So a square and then the pentagon.
All right. So the square.
Hopefully,
there,
it's a basic mathematical progression. He's like, huh?
Of course. Once again, your dwarven artificer knowledge has outplayed the Kenneth house. Yes, with each subsequent rod that goes in, the furnace becomes more and more active. With that third rod, when the pentagon slides in, the furnace itself it ignites, but not like a blazing heat. It ignites and it's ready for processing. But the metal portion, it rolls back on itself, and sitting in the middle of that thing, just hanging suspended in stasis, is a 7-pointed mithril object, as well as a few other items that are on a shelf, kept inside of this thing along with this object. But yes, that is the primary focus.
Hearing the forge actually powering up would get Axiom's attention, and he would head over to look.
All right.
That sounds
He's just going to kind of, he's
comforting.
in a giddy state of excitement. He looks over as you get it close, and he's like, does it feel a little dirty looking inside this thing? And just elbow him.
The sound is comforting. That is all.
He's going to just reach in because he's in that that happy little state. He's going to just reach his left hand in and retrieve, or at least try to retrieve, the mithril item, the 7-sided thing.
Yeah, the schema, and it just comes away with you. It has a slight hum to it, that cool touch of mithril, ever familiar. And you have obtained the schema, and it's the exact schema discussed with your benefactor.
Okay. And he's just looking at it. He's like, oh, there's some other things in there. It's just,
There are other things in there, yes.
staring at it, rolling it around in his hands, looking at it. He's like, I don't want to really give this up, but
yeah. So this thing is just keen-eyed artifice. This thing is very old. I don't know. What do you know about this? What do you know about schema?
I don't think he's ever been in the presence of one. He's heard about them. He knows what they are. He's heard that they are incredibly important for a lot of things. But he's never actually beheld one, or much alone, held one.
And now you have this
kind
thing
of in
your
awe.
hand. This thing is old, and if you know that schema is just general knowledge. They are thousands of years old.
Yeah, and they're not exactly, as far as he knows, from what he knows, they're not really understood by a lot of people who even use them.
Correct.
So
yeah, much to the folly of House Kenneth sometimes.
And he's just muttering to himself. He's like, I have no idea what the capabilities of this are, but then again, no one else does either. They just, idiots just use what they use, and they don't know even what they're doing. And he's just kind of cackling to himself, and he's like, I kind of think it's a bad idea for me to have this.
I agree, and I slap him on the back. Take it anyway.
We'll have
I'm
to
gonna
give
look
it up.
look over his shoulder inside to see what else is in there.
It's set up like a vault, Ash, just given your professional backgrounds and apropisms, that you realize, like, oh, this is a cleverly hidden stash vault inside of this forge. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Sort of. If you were House Kenneth, like, you're going to hide it this far down. There are a number of glass vials that are carefully inserted into, not like a bandolier, but it is like a waist pouch that could be worn with the vials themselves, could be exposed, or there's a flap that would go over those vials. There's handfuls of coin in nice, neat stacks. And there is a lone elixir. So the difference would be it's more of an oily substance. And instead of like a normal, more of that pure watery potion, this is more of that oily elixir. And it's standing by itself, just next to the three that are grouped together.
All right. If Kaz isn't too much in the way, I'll try to take that stuff out.
He's kind of wandered. He's just kind of wandering the room looking at this thing.
All right, easy enough. And as you move those objects underneath the satchel, a little pouch, that waist pouch, when you pull that, a piece of paper that has been folded up and kind of small in size, about yay big, it comes tumbling out and onto the top of the forge. It was underneath the vial pouch.
Does it look brittle, or does it look like it's gonna?
It's so. If everything that Kasimir has been saying is correct, that should be incredibly brittle. But it sounds like freshly printed paper.
All right, I'll very carefully try to like examine it if I need to like try to unfold it, but just as gingerly as possible.
Easy enough. So you unfold that, and it is a map of Khorvaire, a very old map of Khorvaire before Galifar existed, and it has strange sigils that are drawn on it. They don't look like the older symbols. Like there's nothing that looks like Cannith. They're really, really old, very strange. You're not really familiar with these, but their locations are in the territory that would be now Dargoon and the Mournland.
Ooh, I'll take it over to Kasimir. I know that thing is interesting, but this also might have some value to us.
Look, knowledge.
He's gonna look at it. It's paper.
But look, these symbols and this map. This is from pre-Galifar.
Oh. He will. He's just kind of hand the thing to Axiom. Say, here.
I grab it and look at it and act like I know what it is and how exciting it is.
So, yeah.
I knew him, Horatio.
The schema, when Axiom touches it, there are arcane symbols that light up all across its 7 blades. It's about 6 inches in diameter or so. And it just lights up. And Kaz, you can feel the imbued magic coming off of that. Axiom, what do you know as a warforged about schema?
Little to nothing.
Okay.
I was really made for combat battle. If it wasn't tied into that, it wasn't really of importance.
All right, easy enough.
And I have a knowledge of -1, so.
I am stupid.
I'm not stupid. I'm uneducated. There's a difference.
Fair enough. You have good instinct, I think, though, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
instinct's 0, but
Oh my god.
it's much better than -1.
My god. Oh my god. You're a seraph, for God's sakes.
Well, he just has to, listen to what the god says, not what people say.
Right.
Yeah, as he feels that warmth, he's kind of like distracted from the paper, looking at it, and then he's like tears his eyes away because this paper is supposedly important.
Yeah.
Look at it. Do these symbols mean anything? Or they could maybe locations of forges, possibly, or
It's possible, but even for you, and you're like, you understand the old school Cannith symbols, but yeah, you're not familiar with these symbols at all on first glance. But where they are, yeah, I mean the territory, between the Mournland and Dargoon. If we would like to behold that real fast, I can bring that map back up.
okay.
And sorry, I'll do it for the audience as well. So if you look down to the south, there's Dargoon, and Dargoon Do any of you know what Dargoon is, so you can help the audience out?
Isn't like the kingdom of monsters. I mean, like what we typically call monsters, like goblins and hobgoblins and
That's the
bugbears and
Goblin
stuff.
Empire. Yeah, that's the new Goblin Empire. They seized it from Ciri when Ciri fell.
I think a Medusa might rule it or something.
That's the other side of it. That's the other side.
Oh, okay.
That's Drom.
Okay.
Yeah. Dargoon is straightforward Goblin supremacy.
Goblin. Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially the Klingon Empire.
So this was, and the area that we're in under the city was like pre-Galvar, and supposedly it was goblins and stuff at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But was Dargoon at that point? Do we know? Was it also like 1300 whatever years ago? Was it?
The Goblin Empire collapsed under war and invasion a while back.
Okay.
So that's how Sharn also sort of came to be Sharn when their empire fell to the invasion of fiends.
Okay. Interesting. And he's just looking at it. He's like, I know where the areas are. I don't know exactly what all this is.
I'm going to bring us back to the battle map or the overhead. But yes, so you guys would have an idea as Sharn natives or Khorvaire natives as what these areas are. But yeah, those symbols are kind of scattered in that area.
Okay, well, they'll find this interesting. What else did you find in there?
I'll pull out the vials and then also the other one, the slicker looking ointment or whatever.
Okay.
Shake it.
Yeah, from an artificer perspective, it's super easy. There are the 3 in the pouch. They are for healing, and the elixir can be applied, and it would create the effects of like an armor slot.
Just kind of push that over towards a certain person who jumped down into the hole. This could make you a little more resilient.
Is it? Does it have a duration on it, or?
Yeah, you put it on, and then it'll just be an action. It would be an extra armor slot until it gets used.
Okay.
But once you use it, the vial is gone. You're going to use the entire vial.
All right, I'm going to give it to Axiom since I think he's going to be the one needing it more than me.
Oh, and he sees you pass it over. He's like, it doesn't smell that bad.
No. Oh,
Thank you.
A bit, but
that's true.
Cass, what is this for? It's like the big spiky thing. What is its purpose?
think of it like a seed, a plan. He's trying to think of how to explain it. He's like,
explain as you were a child.
think of it as a thing that has all the ability to make something like you. It's an idea.
I could be
He's
a
just
daddy.
gonna. And maybe I'll take that back from you.
I'll let him take it.
And does the runes go away once it is out of his hand?
Yes.
Okay. It's
Yeah, it just sort of dies down. They go back subdued. Like you can still feel the enchantment, but yeah, it's definitely subdued.
Okay. He of course brings it back towards him to see if it.
Getting close to him doesn't do anything. Do you actually touch it to him?
Yeah, he's gonna then just.
I hold out a finger and touch it.
Yeah, hold it out and touch the finger.
Yeah, and then it lights back up along all 7 blades.
Okay. Interesting. And he's going to then put it away into his pouch.
Okay.
And look at the forge, look at the
of
room.
a god who may want this.
I know of what was she? Was she an elf? Was she a human? The French lady.
Oh, yeah, Eladrin. She is Eladrin. She is human.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Canis, they're all humans.
Okay. I know of a.
Does that allow you to make
lady.
just one of my kind, or the knowledge to make many?
I'm not sure what it makes, but something similar, you know, something of the same notion, idea. Kind of look over at the dogs, look over at you. It's like I said, it's a master plan. It's
Army for the Silver Flame.
Oh, God.
How'd you see him kind of does what he's seen humans do and kind of strokes his metal chin?
Look and just say, don't let most people hear you say that sort of thing.
Right.
Machines making machines. How obscene.
The non-warforged does not lie with the warforged.
2 legs.
We are the purest of breeds.
Metal legs good, meat legs bad.
Oh, yes.
So and he's just gonna look up at the hole, and then he's gonna look at the door and say, where's Vane? He just realized
what cowards do, and he ran off.
He's definitely not in here.
Okay. Should we try and get these doors open? No. I don't want these doors open. I don't want anyone else coming in here and touching that. And he's gonna go over and look at the forge. Can he get those discs back out? Can he power it down and take them back out?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Before he powers it down, just curiosity on Axiom's end, he's going to go touch the forge, see if it lights up.
No,
By
it does not
chance.
light. It does not light
Okay.
up. No.
He was just curious.
No, you're not the wonder child.
You know what? You never know until you try.
Axiom just shoves both hands inside of the coals.
It just disassembles them. He's like, stumps.
Can you turn these into blades, my dwarven friend?
I'm sorry. You're now stumpy.
Oh,
Just look up and say, how do we want to get out of here?
I'm gonna search.
Do we want to try and figure out the doors from the inside?
Is that? Thank you. Who said something?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to search around to see if we can.
Okay.
Sorry, if there's any like secret panels or doors or anything, any other way out besides the 2 doors.
Yeah, it really is just the 2 doors, and then the crack in the ceiling. You could, yes, move the debris enough to get the door open in order to exit out of this place, if you really desired. But yeah, in general, it's kind of a self-contained lab.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to work on doing that. If he has to ask him, could you move this dog thing out of my way while he's working on rubble? And yeah, just focus on getting the doors free and open, admiring the workmanship of the doors as well.
All right, easy enough. Yeah, you guys are working through it. At least whoever is working through this, you eventually get it where it can. Oh my God, where it can open up, out. The light spills out, which the chamber is already lit as it is. When the door opens, Kaz, there is a warforged leaning against the massive stalagmite, and easily 6'5", but slenderly built, and it has that cocky lean that you've seen too many times with the shitheads that run the bottoms of Sharn. And seeing the door open, leans forward, does the stretch. Wow, it's about time. Now, the schema. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Can I reach over and close the door?
Yes.
Kaz is just gonna kind of go over to the other door and be like, we have company.
that was a good move.
And he's going to go over to Triangle Dog and go click and put the triangle back into it. He's like, come on. Hopefully this thing won't be angry at me.
No, it activates back up and stands back up to, its full stature. It's on its legs and it's staring at you.
He's like, he's going to pat it on the head. He's going to open this door. Oh, okay. I can't open that door. Never mind.
That
I'll
was, yeah,
open
you
this
guys
door?
cleared the one. Yep.
Yep. He's gonna pat the thing on the head, point to the door,
Mhm.
and say, "Go out. There's an enemy out there. Warforged. Go out there and get it. Go."
Now, you have a connection with these things,
Okay.
but you can. It's there's almost a block, or there's an. You need to override them.
Okay.
Metagame wise, if you mark stress, you can give it a command.
Sure. He will do that. He'll put his left hand on it, and he will say something in. Ooh. He's going to say it in giant just because that's kind of fun, and see if it responds. He is going to command it to head out the door and go attack the Warforged that's out there.
All right.
And if it doesn't respond to giant, he's going to try it in Dwarven.
Giant is fine. I'm going to actually give you ownership of this one. So you should be able to move it to where you want. You get the words out in Giantish, and you say it to attack the Warforged, and you can send it out of the room. It can go, it can move close. If it's going to move far, then you'd have to deal with its reactions and all that jazz. But as it goes out, it's doing its looking around. It's got those shoulders just hunch up, and the blades on its back begin to spike outward and up, almost like its hackles are raising. However, it's paused, and it's looking back at you, and it looks back around the room.
I'm gonna go open to the door and look out. Do I see the Warforged still out there?
You do not see the Warforged still out there.
Well, I mean, maybe get the other one going and we all just leave together, right?
Hope it doesn't attack me when I walk out.
Who would do that with an unspecific command?
A DM, that's who. I know how you think. I'm a DM too, you bastards.
He used his words. It's not my
So
fault.
Kasimir,
Kaz
can
is
you-
going to try and get the square one going as well. He's like,
Easy enough.
okay. And I'll mark
Easy
another
enough.
stress
All right.
and tell that one to, head out and go look for our enemy, the other Warforged. Not him, the other Warforged.
Absolutely.
And send it on out.
Go ahead. You should have ownership of the token.
Oh, there we go. Now I got it.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
Boop. So he'll go up close.
There you go.
And it's also.
Yeah, they're looking, but there's not really much that is in its area. They're almost confused.
Okay. Keep an eye on the roof hole. And
I'll
it's going to
step out.
move to close this direction.
All right. Ash, you cross that threshold. There is a malignance that washes over you. It is coming from that northern cavern passage that branches out of here. You guys came in from the south, but there is a depravity to it. In your mind's eye, in a blink of an eye, you see people being placed on stakes and their flesh is being peeled down around them. There are pieces of other human beings and other creatures being grafted on to these creatures. And that is when you can hear the heavy footfalls. And in your mind's eye, Ash, you hear a voice that echoes in the distant past of pain and hatred. And it tells you, we have so many wonderful delights to show you.
Fuck.
And you see,
Cinnabite.
you would rather have a Cenobite. There is a creature that stands about as tall as you, Ash, that steps out of the shadows. It just appears, it manifests. And I will show you the artwork of what this looks like.
Oh,
That doesn't look good.
it's I'm gonna yell back in. It's time to go.
I'm getting that. You're right.
What'd you say?
Yeah. If it's still our movement, then the dogs are going to be like,
It is 100% your movement. Yes.
So I'll move them both to, you can go to close. Oh, I guess technically for close, I could have gone farther. I could have gotten up to it almost. Oh, we see another thing.
To the north. A larger one steps out, probably the size of Axiom, maybe a little larger.
Oh, good God.
We
have company.
Down further in the tunnel, you hear the claws slide against stone, and you begin hearing chittering all around you.
All right. So these guys are going to
move
up and engage, and then Kaz is going to move to the door. He's going to look out and see you, and he's like,
this way.
Let's go.
Yeah,
All
exactly. Axiom.
I'm following.
I'm going to spend fear.
Not in my nature to run, but
we're not running. We're relocating.
You are definitely running.
Think about it this way: we're protecting a baby.
Save the baby. For all the
I have
ones
the nuclear
slaughtered.
football. I have the nuclear football. Let's go.
You do have the nuclear football. That is the
Open
problem.
my chest, put it in me. What could go wrong?
Phrasing.
From the side of the building, Kaz, as your guys are moving and running, and you're like, kill those goddamn monster things. And you're moving, you hear the crunch of stone and metal, and it begins to fall in fragments. Oh. Is your evasion a 12?
It is not. My evasion's only a 10.
Your evasion is a 10. So I'm going to roll damage against you. $16 damage.
All right. I am going to spend 3 hope to do this.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so 8 damage.
Cool. All right, and that will take it to 8 as a minor.
Okay.
So I will mark.
Actually, it's a major. If it is 8 your
8 is my minor. Yeah, so it'd be major.
It'd be major wound. Yeah.
And then I'm going to, and that would mark a hit point, right?
Yes, just one.
Or
2
we'll
hit
mark
points
2.
if you leave it.
2 hit points.
2. Yep.
So I'm going to mark two armor slots. Would negate that.
You can only do 1 armor slot at a time, unless you have an ability that says otherwise. Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to do that, but also he's going to, because why not? Because I will use up all use as much stress as I can here. He is going to also activate his thick skin.
Okay.
So he'll mark 2 stress instead of taking a hit point.
Nice.
Because he's a little mountain that walks some days.
No, that's good. Yeah, this entire Warforged comes down on top of you, and that weight just slams in you, and you feel the blade slide across your back, across where your kidneys are, and its hand goes in front of you and is attempting to grab into your satchel or where you're carrying that schema. And again, it pops back after realizing there's no damage done, and it takes that stance. Your flesh is weak. Surrender the schema. The Lord of Blades will take us. And he looks to you, Axiom. Oh, and Axiom. Where's Axiom?
I was trying to walk out and you paused it. And it.
Go ahead, get yourself out there. Go ahead and get out there. Sorry.
It's okay.
You don't. Okay. He looks to you and he says, brother, come with me and become a god.
I'm going to manifest a green glowing blade in my hand and throw it at this other Warforged before Axiom has a chance to think about it.
Not your Warforged.
No, the other one. The other one.
All right, go for it.
And can I spend hope to use out of the frying pan on this? Does
Yes,
that work?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, how's your? I mean, just so we can keep everyone abreast of your experience. Yeah, how is that? How are you coming out of the frying pan once again?
Well, because it seems like we always because we're trying to run away from these necromantic, evil, undead creatures, and then the Warforged pops up and attacks us. So it's like we're going from one bad situation to another one.
Sure, go for it. Mark Hope.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Ah, yes. I will take that
Dang.
fear. By all means, roll your damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maximum damage would be amazing.
That would be. That's all right.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. That blade slings into it and chips away part of it. And the wood filling that it's used and some of the Warforged construction sends it reeling back. It takes a couple of steps back, puts the blade in the reverse grip. Give me the goddamn schema. And I'm going to seize the moment with this. He's going to come at this goddamn dwarf again because you have an object that he needs. Where is he?
Nobody likes you. Leave us alone.
Right.
It was almost a 20.
It was almost a 20.
Still hit, though.
Still hit. All right. Yeah, he's punishing.
I'm easy
punishing.
To hit.
God damn.
All right. I'm going to spend. Let's see. What can I spend here? What can I spend for things? I have a couple of things I can do here. I can. Again, I could spend 3 more hope to have it again.
You could.
Or
your hope is burning down.
Yeah, I'd be out of hope at that point. But can I do this? Oh, I could do this. How many times can I do this? Oh, I can only do it once. Yeah, we're gonna do this once, just because I don't want to use up all his hope in the first thing. He's going to do this to reduce the damage by 1d8. Oh, and it's 8.
Oh, nice.
All right, so that takes 8 points of damage off of it.
Nice. So it's 11.
That would be down to 11, which is still a major.
Yep.
But I'm going to mark a point of a point of armor.
Okay.
And let's see. What else can I do here? Can I do another thing?
And let's go ahead and reduce that damage by 3. My total prayer dice.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So what would that bring it down to?
Takes it down to what?
The 8.
I went to public school, so 11 minus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going to be. That's still going to be major. So maybe
keep the prayer dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because that's actually not going to
help you
do anything. So let's do that. Oh, did it actually do it? Oh, it put the damage up again. Wait a second. Let's try that again. Did it do it?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. It didn't seem to have actually accomplished anything by hitting that button.
I don't know either. What will you so what does that leave you? Does that leave you with 2 points of damage or 2 hit points?
It would be. Oops. Oh, there we go.
Oh, God,
now it just killed me. Okay, so it would take me down to 2. It would take 2 hit points off.
Yes.
But I thought you used armor. Did you use armor?
Yeah, if you use armor, it goes down to 1 point.
And then it would go down to 1.
All right, now mark your armor, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. It's weird that it wouldn't let me do it by clicking the buttons on that thing, and I clicked the take severe damage, and it just closed the window. I'm like,
nice.
Why?
I love the VTTs.
So,
okay.
Isn't it great?
It's fun.
Axiom.
Computers. I'm going to burn fear, and
do it.
I am going to teach you a lesson in pain.
We already taught us a lesson.
Suffering.
There are more lessons to learn.
Coming out of the crevice, they're moving fast. They're moving hunched over, I'll show you the artwork. They're about the size of Kasimir, maybe a little smaller. You hear, and 2 of the 4 arms are punching the ground like apes run, and the other arms are bearing weapons and holding the other weapons. And then as they get closer to those dogs, they stand and begin to separate, and they are going to deal with helping the dogs, and they seem unfazed by dealing with the larger creature with the tentacles strapped to its spine. They're not providing any assistance. And off to your southeast, down this way, you gentlemen can hear the same skittering sounds. And I'm going to...
And that's the direction we came from, right?
You guys came from down this way, southwest.
Yeah. Oh, southwest. Okay. Southeast is okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna push fear just to teach lessons. Teach lessons.
Chris saying, can we just write an essay and call it a day?
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Holy God! At least it wasn't on one of you. So if you don't know how criticals work in Daggerheart, when you roll a critical, the damage you would normally do by dice is automatically maximum, and then you roll to add to that. So in this case, this creature steps forward, and it simply reaches down and picks up that iron hound and begins to pull and snap its spine apart. The fires begin to flicker inside of its eyes, and the tentacles reach up and grab a hold of it and begin to twist around it as it writhes. And there's a passive roll, or a passive action this thing has, and it simply looks back to you, Axiom, and you hear it's almost it's perversion inside of your mind, and it's simply yes. And the iron dog goes limp and falls into pieces.
That was uncomfortable.
Back to you guys.
I yell Axiom, and I point at the other Warforged. He's no follower of the Silver Flame.
I charge him to attack. He who claims to want to be a god will only become a demon. You must die. Run, my friends. I will hold him off. And I attack.
Oh.
And yeah, I got no fancy tricks or anything. Just a straight up swing of a blade.
Oh,
They're pretty fancy when they work, though.
So it did not. There we go. I don't think any of my stuff will give me experience or anything. So
no,
we're just, I mean, no more than just basic combat experience.
it's fine.
So
You're good.
yeah. So my years of war have sharpened me. We're gonna go for it. Why not? We're in a tight spot here. I got to do what I can do.
Oh, I thought it was a crit.
If
nice,
adding 3 hit or no?
No.
Yep. Then
No. Its difficulty is 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swing.
You
with all
come
the
charging at it, and
courage.
that blade just parries and deflects your blade, and it closes into you and gets uncomfortably close to your face. Stop fighting the inevitable, brother. I am not the enemy. The flesh bags are the enemy. Our God lives in the Mournland that we have taken.
You attack my friends. You are my enemy.
Your
One of
friends
us
stolen.
dies here today.
Your friends bear an object that is not theirs. It is old. It is as old as we are. Our race far exceeds the timeline of the humans or anyone else. We were born 60,000 years ago.
And yet you die here today.
It's a lot of shit talking for someone who can't hit it.
It is a lot of shit talk. That's all I can do right now. But I can't hit shit.
It's still on you guys.
Yeah, hit him again.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna hit him
Yeah.
again. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take another swing, and keep my faith here.
Are you?
No, it's already starting to. You know that blade of God sounding better and better with every miss.
You might have a valid point.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
That will
let's-
connect.
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
With
Yeah,
hope,
About
yeah.
damn
with hope.
time.
Nice. Damn, nice.
Wow.
You bear into him. I don't know if he's pissed you off to a high degree, but you have caught him off guard. For a brief second, he really believes he may have had you. And then your weapon sinks into him. Ugh.
You feel the God of the Silver Flame?
Still on you guys.
Well, unless Kasimir has something to do, Ash is fine to watch Axiom just demolish this guy.
All right, I'm gonna keep
He
going.
told
then.
you to run.
Yeah, Kaz is
Yeah,
going to
I
run.
did tell you to run.
And now we can move up to close distance
Without a-
away, right?
Yeah, you can move far and do your agility, the agility roll if you want.
Not the most agile. So we're gonna move close for his action.
Okay.
And he is going to attempt again because why not? He's going to attempt since it takes a hope though. He's just gonna keep moving. He's just gonna keep moving. He
I'm
is
gonna
going to
attack
do
again
that.
then, as y'all run off like I told you to.
Yep.
All right, I'll move away.
Oh my
Whoa.
God!
Wow!
What I'm talking about, baby.
That is beautiful. Wow.
And I
Maximum
think-
on both dice.
I think
Oh my
something I
God.
have does something a little cool if I can do that. Hold
God
on.
damn.
Oh.
This is about to be.
I thought I read something cool that I could
I was
do if
hoping you're
got
not hearing the Terminator or the Predator. And we hear
God damn.
whee, and the whole
All right, that's
jungle
the
explodes.
mastery feature, which I don't have yet, so never mind.
Oh,
God
that's too bad.
Damn, that is
That's still
Six.
beautiful though.
that is like
Yeah.
16 damage. Oh no, it's your tactical blade. So that's what 20 damage.
Yeah.
Minimum?
Yeah.
God damn.
And let me check something real quick.
God damn, it's a good roll.
I just want to make sure I couldn't add my prayer dice to my damage too, because I was thinking about it, but I can't. Oh, that was on a 10 for a minute there.
Yeah,
29.
Only
no.
29
29
damage.
damage. Is there anyone
I think
anything anyone can do to help him before I apply this damage?
All my stuff is mostly helping his defense. I mean, I
Alright.
can make attack rolls on it, but it's not really going to do a whole lot.
Nah, it's all good. You guys don't have to declare that. All right.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do to add to it, sadly.
God damn. You hit him with a fucking vengeance and drive him down onto both knees and to the point where just the blade slams into him. Your weight is going down and just pushing the blade forward. His blade actually snaps. And for the first time, he looks to you and he simply says, I yield.
Attack again.
You guys can keep running if you want. Don't feel there's no turns. You can just be like, fuck it. I knew the intent is for you two to get the hell away. So
Yep, gonna keep running.
awesome. You're doing well with its hope.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Roll damage.
Use all that hope. Do
When
some
you
hope.
meet the silver flame, maybe it will grant you the salvation I cannot.
God damn. This is ridiculous. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You drive the blade home that one last time, and you tell him, you give him the last benediction of the vengeance of the flame, and he grabs the blade and pulls it into his throat and essentially throws himself forward on the blade, brings his hand up towards the hilt and begins pulling himself up the blade, sliding the sword through his body as he's inching his way towards you. And he's like, you will meet again, and lets go. His chest bursts. The final messenger rockets out of the area, and a small wisp of there's like a mist that leaves him and hits you in the face, Axiom. But there's no immediate effect.
Warforged STD.
He is.
All right, I remove my blade and
Yep.
give it no thought and try to catch up with my friends.
Easy enough. These creatures, Ash, in your head, you can hear, no, stay. We require you. And those sounds grow distant, and you can make it to that mithril door that you guys were at, and you end up shuttering that completely shut and sealing it behind you. Let's come back. And you begin to make your way up the deep levels of Sharn. I will say there is no, for ease of purpose, we'll just say Vane is traveling with you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to roleplay his character for him, but...
we give him the silent
unicorn,
something
house
yeah, he's, having a conversation of what he saw and how the battle went, and, he relates how he was fighting.
Y'all would have had it much worse if I wasn't up there defeating the 72 other Warforged that showed up.
Exactly. From that point forward, he tells you he needs to head to the Unicorn Mansion, which is essentially, in the Mithril Plaza, which is where the House Orion is. And it is a look of urgency in his face, and you've seen it a couple of times, mostly when he misses games, and he zips off and starts heading to that area. What are the three of you doing? You have the schema, and you have some of the other relics, really, at this point, that you've managed to secure.
I'm not letting the dwarf and the schema out of my sight, because I now know if one came, others will come, and I must protect him and it.
He's just like, as much as I think this thing is a fascinating item, I don't want to be holding it right now. It's like, let's go get it to, what was her name? He's willingly oblivious to what her name was. The fancy lady. Do we know, were we supposed to meet back at the her place, or are we supposed to meet her in the Rumpled Maiden again? Or is it a nicer place we're supposed to go to?
It's the Broken Anvil, the
Broken Anvil, yes.
It was, you guys just can use a Civis way station a Civis messenger station and get word to her. That was part of the agreement, is that you have credit on hand for House Civis to send her a message.
Okay, just happily ride along, resting. He was slightly stressed out. He may have taken almost all his stress.
Yeah,
and he lost most of his hope and some of his hit points.
Yeah, you were close, man. That last stress
broken armor.
Like, damn.
You were just far enough away. I couldn't take the hit for you. I was going to, but just out of range.
You did what you do well. You did that voodoo that you do so well.
I can carry the device if you are uncomfortable with it.
I will hold
at
the
this
crack.
point. Fine having you just near me, because when you hold on to it, it seems to be even more noticeable.
I do question the words. If that device could free my people, true freedom.
Don't know about that. It could make more.
Numbers are freedom, I've learned in my travels.
That is true enough. You guys can get the word out, and it'll only be a matter of time before her and her entourage are going to be at the Broken Anvil.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do between now and then, or do you want to proceed straight to the tavern? What are we talking about?
I'm going to reach over and hold out his hand for one of those healing things, a healing potion.
I was just about to say, I'm going to do healing hands. Make a spellcasting roll on a target, and if I succeed, they clear 2 points of hit points and 2 points of stress.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice.
Let's see. Guess I hit cast. I'm still new with all this healing crap.
That is fine. Nice. Look at you with the hope
Nice.
today.
So you
Yeah,
heal. You clear 2 points of hit points and 2 points of stress.
Man, are you maxed out on hope at this point? Jesus wept. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, because I used my
God, we gotta
unspent prayer dice last time, and it put me over.
Yeah,
Put,
we gotta
put me
do
to the
something
top.
about
Oh, right.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow. Just looking at one thing quickly. Since I got an 8, the maximum on that rune ward, by the way. If the ward die result is an 8, the ward's power ends after it reduces damage this turn. It can be recharged for free on your next rest. So my next rest, I'll get that ability back. But right now I don't have access to it. Just reminding myself and you that if something attacks me again, I can't use that until I rest.
Okay. Yeah, it's in your vault, right?
It is in my hand, but I can send it to my vault.
Yeah.
We'll do
It
that.
might be an easier way. Yeah,
Then I remember.
And I'm going to also use Mending Touch on him. It'll clear 1 hit point and 1 stress.
Sucking up to the fucking nanofist is not going to get the schema in your hands.
It's like, you feel better? Can I hold it? No.
Yeah.
Okay. How about now? Can I hold it? No. You can't
I
have
am
the
more
puppy.
trustworthy to tell you. I am a Sarah. You should let me hold the crack cocaine.
And that will take away 2.
All right. Nice.
So 2 hit points. Is it 2 hit points or 2 stress? Wait, which is it?
It is 2 hit point. No, it is, well, the
Hit point or a
first
stress.
one.
Yeah.
The first one was 2 hit points and 2 stress. This one you get to pick either a hit point or a stress.
It's going to be a stress because he's full in hit points now.
All right.
So that's helping him quite a bit. Thank you.
May the silver flame ease your pain. You fought well. You ran well, but
I mostly ran. Let's be
running
honest.
can be considered fighting in the right circumstance.
Look,
Sure.
you guys did what you had to do.
You followed direction well. I told you to run. You did good.
You guys did what you had to do, and I will say there are not too many role-playing games where you will see a party of adventurers actively not do the stupid thing and go toe-to-toe with shit. I'm
There's a lot
shocked.
of enemies. It's like, hey, look, bad guys.
A lot of enemies. A lot of enemies.
Axiom would have if he was by himself, but
Yeah.
this is his new family. He's got to keep him safe.
Nice. All right. Are we heading to the Broken Anvil?
Yeah, unless anyone else has anything to do, that's a plan.
I mean, I'm 3 hit points down and 3 armor slots down, but let's roll.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I don't have an actual repair skill or anything, or no ability to repair you. So
No, I have to wait for my rest to do my repair work.
Yeah. We can consider the yeah. We could take the Broken Anvil as a short rest, but that might preclude a couple of activities. Yeah.
It's
That's
fine.
right.
Okay.
So health potions don't work on Axiom then.
Do what?
Health potions don't work on Axiom.
It's iffy in this system.
Yeah. I want to say no just because he's a clanker. But man.
I'd have to brew something up or figure out some way to make something.
I kind of
for
want
him.
the artificer to be really important when it comes to this Warforged. So yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, because in the previous system, obviously, I had an ability that was literally that I could use and cast or whatever that was like the healing spell for you, but there's nothing really.
All right, I'm going to use
In
Mending
here.
Touch one more time on myself.
Okay, you can't use it. No, I'm just kidding.
It says lay your hands upon a creature. The other one says on a creature other than yourself.
You're fine.
So I assume I can do it on myself.
Of course you can. You can always touch yourself.
I touch myself.
Okay, but maybe
Not
go
as
to
much
the
as I used
bathroom.
to, but when I was a firstborn
like the
Warforged.
town square.
All right, yeah. So
I'm getting arrested by the Sharn Watch. It's natural. Everyone said it's natural.
People
I'm
like
clearing one of
covering
my
their
hit
children's
points.
eyes. Oh no.
I feel better now.
All right.
But we did find 3 health potions, right? So we should probably
You did. Well, they're minor potions of healing, yeah.
minor
And
potions
then
of healing.
essentially an armor elixir of armor, whichever sounds grammatically better.
Right. Well, I guess so. Axiom, I gave you the elixir of armor,
Okay.
and then Frost. You want 2 of the minor health potions?
I could take. I bought one the last time when we were doing whatever we were buying, but I
Yeah.
could take another one.
All right, I'll give one of the minor health potions, and I'll take the other 2, but I can give one to Real Vane when he's back.
Okay.
Cool. Can I change this number here? There we go.
And then you have the equivalent of 2 bags of coins and 1 handful of coins that you pulled out of that vault, Ash, as well.
Yeah, I'd say definitely put those on your sheet, Ash, because
Okay.
you've got them. And now the only question that I have while we're looking, he's just gonna hold out his hand and say, "Can I see one of those coins? Are these really old coins?"
Yeah.
Oh, yes. These coins are also pre-Galifar coins. So as a dwarf, not to besmirch your people, but one, yes, it's coins of the realm and you could use them as such, but you're also not stupid and you realize that they're antique coins of the realm.
Mm-hmm. And he's just gonna be looking at one of them. He's like, "Can I keep one of these?"
Yeah, I'll give you a bag full.
Well, he's like eagerly looking through them,
Yeah.
looking
Yeah,
at
it's
the size.
usual
He's like,
mix.
"This one was minted into for a year."
Yeah, I mean it's different shapes, different sizes, but yeah, the coins are in gold, they're in silver, some platinum is in there. It's a good mix of all the different coins of the realm that you would expect, especially in the pre-Galifar era.
I'm gonna mark it down instead of in his money. I'm putting it as a loot item that's just called a bag of ancient coins because I don't want him to spend them by accident.
Okay, sure.
And just looking at him because he's just like, "Oh, these are amazing."
Easy enough. Easy enough.
I'll put him next to the rune covered rocks that those little rocks he took out of the ruins, which are also fascinating to him. And he's now sad that he only has the pentagram rod right now. He's like, someday I want to go back down there and look through those bodies and find the other 2 rods again. They're mithril.
Worth so much. Oh, pure mithril. There's so much you could do with that, especially as an artificer.
Yes.
Oh, at the Broken Anvil, you are met with the same hospitality as before by the halflings of the house that run the Broken Anvil. However, this time she says, the lady is not here yet, but she has instructed me to show you to the private suite. And you get taken to the back area again, and there's already a vast array of snacks on the table. And the halfling says, there is one thing I need to do. Well, I need 2 things from you, please, if you don't mind.
Which is?
He looks down at his muddy shoes.
Do not leave this room until we have cleaned you. And do not eat or drink until we have done the cleansing. Are you good with that?
Yeah. Oh,
I just need a few minutes.
Yeah.
I don't even want
Sooner
to
the
know.
better.
He's just looking at the 2 of you. He's like,
I don't want to know.
after she leaves, what's she on about?
I'm only like, oh my God, that's right. We're waist deep in fecal matter and mud and old dust. And yes, 2 of the Galandra halflings come in there and they start using their dragon marks and they're removing all of the stains, all of the wrinkles, all the tears. Your clothing are mended. They help mend anything that has nicks, scratches, cuts, anything broken. They're more than willing to mend for you. God, Jesus Christ. And it takes a couple of minutes and then they simply bow out and smile. And as they're bowing out, you hear, well, that must have been quite the adventure if it required multiple hands to clean. And there is Lady Aledrin with her entourage as usual. And she says, may I sit?
Please.
Gesture with the half a baked potato that he's now eating.
Well, this is, you have worked with quite the appetite. I would understand that you have the artifact, no?
Look to the door. Walk over. You're just gonna set the potato on the table and reach into his pouch and boom, set it down.
Très bon.
Take his potato back.
This is amazing. You have done House Kenneth a great victory today. I am in your debt of gratitude. And if I am in your gratitude, that means House Kenneth owes you. Bonsoir, Kishan. And there's the bag of money for each one of you is placed on the table as promised. And there seems to be no issues. No one is the wiser. There's no Sean Watch. It's much more important. No one followed you or tried to kill you. It is
Not up
several-
here, no. Down there? Oh, yes.
Tell me, what was it like?
Trying to be killed?
No.
Not pleasant.
No. The killing is not in my interest. It is. What is it like to stand in a forge that was created by House Kenneth thousands of years ago?
She's unleashed the floodgates. He's going to take out his notebook and he's going to plop it down right next to her. He's ignoring all the niceties of like, don't get near these people. He's like right next to her and he's like looking up at her and pointing out things, talking about and he's just going to go on a diatribe talking about the dog warforged, the things that, the little drawings he did of the pentagram rod, the triangle rod, the square rod, how they activated the forge. And unless somebody stops him, he's just going to keep talking.
Yeah, and she doesn't even stop you, so it won't be from her side. She is asking you 1,000 questions about the forge, the size, the diameter, the make, the energy that was used, if it lit on fire, everything you could possibly think of, the shape of the dog, the number of limbs, the articulation of the limbs in the lower jaw.
And the last thing he does is he's like, he's going to walk over to Axiom and have him put his finger out, and he's going to pull his arm over until he brings his finger down and touches it to have it light up.
And the green energy that hit me in the face channels into it, and you screw
That would be fun.
It is not unexpected. The Warforged in this scheme is a connecting.
Yeah, that one Warforged really wanted it.
What are you to do with this when you take it?
There was another Warforged?
Was
Yes.
the operative word.
Yes. Lord of Blades? Something about Lord of Blades?
The Lord of Blades has sent some minions.
He seeks this
Yeah.
for probably the same reason you do.
She looks back to her entourage, and they exchange that glance. That is très mal. The Lord of Blades, he has been building a ridiculous kingdom in the ashes of Siri. He believes himself to be a god who walks the earth. You are forever in my debt. You have my gratitude.
Hold up one finger. One more question. He's going to unfold the piece of paper. Does this make any sense to you?
Well, perhaps. So something familiar with the marks. Do you mind? I would like to do some research with this.
I drew a little copy of it here. I'm not a great artist. He mostly just wrote down the borders and scratch of the notations and stuff.
Sure.
He's not fantastic. I mean, he's really good at technical drawing, but artistic renderings, not so much. So he got all the facts down.
Okay. This is,
If you were wise, you would destroy this device.
No. C'est le mamie. No. Axiom. This device is one. So not many things that's Khorvaire that may destroy a schema. And two, there's much deeper purpose for a schema. It must be researched and embraced and unlocked. It will be fine.
It will bring about your death. Just know that.
No. It will go into a Kenneth hold that is powered by Hundaric locks. There's nothing to be frightened of. It will be untouchable.
Many people said that when I arrived in their city. They're all dead now.
Lady Eledrin, in addition to the schema, there were some other disturbing creatures, and I'll do my best to describe the three like bizarre mutated beings we saw.
Yeah, you got the best look at those. Kasimir was like, "Oh, look, an exit."
I am not sure what that is. You have no idea? It sounds terrifying.
Would I have heard of any of these, like the Dolgons?
Yeah, when he describes them, would they make any sense to any of us?
They are not very common, but if you guys wanted to try knowledge, I'd say knowledge at disadvantage for the artificer and a regular knowledge roll for you, Ash.
Right. Should this be a reaction roll so it doesn't generate hope or anything?
No, it should not be a reaction roll. It should be a normal roll.
I'm going to roll at disadvantage just for shits and giggles. My -1.
All right.
There goes some dice. All kinds of dice in here.
Jesus, what is happening?
I got 19 with fear.
All right, 19 with fear. Is there Kaz? Is it there is an old legend. It's not from the artifice days. But you're having a hard time recalling it. Mostly with the hint that if someone could help you, are the prayer dice all gone?
No, they're not gone.
Yes, he's 1 point away.
I will give
is
you
20.
I have a 2 and a 1. I'll give you the 1. So I got 2 points left.
So yes, Kaz, you're just thinking about it, and almost by just accident, you're thinking about it, you're like, oh my god, no, Dargoon. That's right. No, these things, you remember hearing about these things once before. They're some kind of abomination. They were said to have stalked Khorvaire a long time ago at one point, but they're not really cited too much. You believe the one that he is discussing is a dole something. It's, again, that's going to be the hard piece of putting it together, of getting that actual name of it. But you are familiar there. You know it's an abomination, and they are created through a dark artificing. It's essentially skin grafting. It's kind of building people instead of things. Yes.
Huh. That's that's an abomination. He's kind of shuddering. He probably read about it because it was probably, since he has a high knowledge, he probably read about it or learned about it at some point because people were like, artificer, the forge methods of making, these kind of things versus these abomination methods where they try to do flesh melding and this and that. Ooh. You gotta read about your enemy to understand your enemy. It's like, I didn't like that part.
Yes, it's dark and deep. It's symbiote. And as Eledrin is preparing to stand, she pushes back from the table. I'm going to take this fear. She pushes back from the table. Gentlemen, I assure you, I will call again. You have my thanks. And you should watch out for messengers from time to time. I'm sure I will have need of your services in the future. With that, a House Orion courier comes in and through into the room, and you can hear the halflings that are from the Broken Anvil yelling, "Get out!" They're going back and forth, and he's like, "No, I'm not getting out. I have this." And he slams down a sealed House Civis telegram down on the table for you guys. And he says, "All pardon, this could not wait." And he simply turns and exits through the well-known House Orion portal. Eladrin says, "Gentlemen, I will leave you to it. This is obviously none of my concern."
Let us see what's in the envelope first.
"Oh, mais non, that is on you, Axiom. Bonsoir." And she turns and leaves with her entourage.
Kasimir is getting himself another potato. Well, you guys do whatever you're doing in terms of that.
She's lucky I
message.
found the flame. I do not trust her.
All right, I'll open the telegram.
The House Civis telegram. Awesome. So it's crack the seal, and when you crack the seal, the House Civis, the seal on it does the sparks out, indicating that it has been broken and is now useless. And if you try to redo it, you know the security protocols. When you open it up and unfold that piece, and you pull the telegram out, it is from the professor.
Oh.
And she has some simple lines on the telegram. And she says, "I think I understand what's happening. The situation is worse than we thought. I am being hunted. Meet me at Lower Dura." And it has a name of a inn, one that does not belong in your mind immediately to the dragonmarked houses.
So
I
good,
leave Kasimir.
got it.
I said, "Kasimir, we need to go see the professor. She could be in danger, and you can get that to go." I point at the baked potato.
He's gonna grab another one. In his left hand, he has a baked potato in each hand. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna ask our host. Is there like an entrance we can leave, like a back entrance we can leave, so in case we're being observed or followed?
Oh, well, of course. Anything for someone who serves the dragonmarked houses.
All right. So we'll take
Yeah,
whatever, extra they have for us.
Obviously, we don't leave the message behind or anything.
No, I would assume you guys aren't leaving.
No,
No,
take
no,
that
take
with
it.
you.
Yeah.
I just have to say it because we didn't say it, and I know how minds work in these fucking games.
I would assume you
Yep,
would take
yep,
it
yep.
with you. That's a very
You never said you took it.
No. I'm
Totally
very
took it.
rarely am I like that. Yes. Are you guys going to try to figure out what this place is immediately? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to go drinking and carousing, but if she's in danger, he's just gonna eat his potatoes on the run.
Okay, outstanding. Making your way from where you are from the upper plateau, coming back down, or the upper city in that middle plateau, coming down, crossing over on a sky coach, and winding your way back down into the lower Dura area, which you are more than familiar with. It takes it takes a handful of hours to kind of navigate your way through where you're going. The city is just bursting with activity. There's a lot going on. And you realize that, oh wait, it's actually it's a major market day, and a lot of people are normally, if they're not engaged otherwise, they're going to be out and about and do sightseeing in Sharn and trying to make the most out of a break in the weather, as a matter of fact. Until you get down to the lower Duras, you cross that, and then of course you still have that omnipresent, gray water rain that is there. Navigating your way around, you come to the area where that inn is located. However, it looks abandoned. just completely boarded up. It's dilapidated. It's almost in a state of collapse at this point. The only person around is looks like a bugbear by size and sound, up against the door frame, and crouched down, holding itself a ratty ass blanket, and a couple of flasks, empty flasks, are scattered around it, and it is just snoring up a storm.
But he's not blocking the way in.
He's up against the door. He's on the stoop essentially. And the
okay.
door is boarded up and half collapsed, and there's goblin graffiti all over it, things like that.
And to be clear, now that I'm looking at closely and not paying attention to a potato, is that supposed to be the building we're going to? Like,
That matches the address.
just he's like, he's really disappointed because it's not a functioning tavern. He was like, this whole time he's thinking, oh, we're gonna get a drink. Nope. Look over and just nudge. I guess Axiom. Do we want to wake him up? Probably not.
I can wake him up.
Ash, do you think we can get past him?
I'll pull out I'll pull out a coin and I'll press a coin. I'll like flip a coin till it lands kind of at the ground at his feet. And I say,
Okay. Oh, there's no stir. I mean, this thing is. I mean, it's a bugbear, so this thing is massive. It makes Axiom look small.
Majestic creatures.
And in your professional opinion, Kaz, he is shit hammered.
Okay. Well, you might be able to take that coin back. Just he's drunk.
all right.
And step on over there and kind of step around him, look at the bottles. What was he drinking? Anything just cheapest stuff ever?
It's like cobalt rot gut.
He's just gonna pick up one of the bottles, set it back down,
Yeah.
and step around his stinky breath and kind of try the door. You said it looks like it's maybe boarded up.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn fear, and as you step over him, that massive paw comes out and grips a hold of your leg. Do you speak Goblin by any chance?
The only languages I put down were Common, Dwarven, and Giant because I didn't know if it's based on knowledge or how we choose languages.
Yeah,
so
well, Daggerheart really doesn't. You're assumed to speak everything.
okay.
We need some verisimilitude with EBERRON since it can become kind of important.
Yep.
Do either of you two have a Goblin background?
Nope.
Not that I don't think so.
I speak the most useful other language, Celestial.
Oh, yeah, of course, everyone speaks that. It clears his throat. What are you doing?
Potato?
Dwarf?
Hold the other baked potato out to him.
Potato. And he's holding on to you, and he starts to use you as a crutch to stand up. And this thing is like, it's 600 pounds of just drunk flesh. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And he pulls the blanket off, and he's got the blanket. He pulls it off, and he's just pissed himself. He's got no bottoms on. The shirt is ratty. Where he once had maybe a long shirt that would have covered most of him, that's all been just torn away. It's stained. He has seen better days, and that smell of urine is like, oh, yeah, he has pissed himself. He's probably shot himself. What are you doing, dwarf?
Beating a friend. Hold up the potato a little higher.
There's no one. There's no one here but me. And he takes a potato, and his hand is probably, it's like you and I taking something from a toddler. It's just this massive mitt. and he grips your hand and then on top of the potato, and he's trying to pull, but he's trying to pull your hand with the potato. Surrender it.
Push the potato out of his hand. Pull my hand back.
You. This is my land.
Point to the building next to it that looks similar. He's like, well, I thought that one was yours.
Oh, let's have presents.
I don't have presents. I'm really bad at presents. Is this a disadvantage, reaction roll, just normal?
No, just a reaction. If I'll give you advantage because he's drunk.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
I have a -1 in presents, so this could be beautiful.
Oh my god. Well, and I got fear for that. Awesome. So you do that. As he spins, that big hand and arm, his shit almost touches the ground at this point, and that brings it up, and he slaps you, but it's not like intentional. He just does a spin, and as he hits you, you realize there's something wet has been left behind across your cheek and your neck, and then that's when the smell starts to hit you. Like, oh my god, it's the Sharn Under again.
Takes an oily rag.
That's a different place. Warforged. I bet you think you're something. You don't even fight halflings.
You are a majestic species. I wish for us to rent this place for the night. I'll hand him a bag of coins.
Sounds so racist. I don't know why.
Some of you don't understand money.
Right?
Don't
Yeah,
tell me
she
without telling me that.
this giant bag of coins. And Axiom was pulling it out of his belt pouch.
I love it.
Coin. Yeah.
To rent, you keep. We just hang out for a
It's
while.
not for rent. There's no room. Anyway,
We want
you're
the
not in-
space. Rental
you
space.
can't stop talking. What did you say?
You're not so majestic anymore.
I'll tell you one thing. I was there. I was in Karnath. And it's just, for one, Axiom, you don't have any, olfactory senses. So for you, it's like, okay, cool. Ash, you're close by. And it's just like, oh, yep, I don't know. You could have been eating any number of things. Number one on your list is probably feces. Maybe not. That's where you would start in the tier of what his breath smells like. And it's just hot and slightly acrid. And he's taking steps towards you. Here, give me the money.
Do we have an agreement for us to rent this place or no?
Does I look like House Glandra? I don't have any contracts.
Then the price is not gold, but iron, as I pull out my blade.
Okay.
Unless my teammates slow me down, I'm tired of this dude's shit.
I use the fear spotlight to put piss shit on the dwarf. So
Yeah, he's basically, like I said, he's got an oily rag and he's just like, he's wiping his face off. He has no idea what they're doing. He's just like, ah.
I'm gonna mark a stress and crack my whip at the bugbear to force him,
all right.
back to close range, and then I'm gonna kind of try to like move through the door and gesture like Kasimir and Axiom to follow.
All right. So, okay. Did you have to make a roll for that whip cracking?
No, I said to crack. I had to mark a stress.
I like to mark a stress. That's it. All right. You do the, and you're like, oh, I'm not an elephant. What are you talking about? I'm gonna break you, elf. And he's stepping away around the side, so you guys manage to you get in that angle where the door you can kind of wedge yourselves through the cracks that are in there as it's loosened up.
Yeah, just quickly go through
All right.
because he doesn't want to smell or be touched by those smells anymore.
I'll wait for them to clear the door before I head in.
Yeah, they both clear the door. As you get inside, it's dark. It's pitch black in here. It has definitely seen better days. It does not look like anybody has been here for probably years. And then upstairs, you hear the sound of a scream coming from a female voice that you have known for years. And we're going to call it.
Oh, come on.
What?
I knew you were going to call it
Come
right there, you
on.
bastard.
No.
We're going to call it.
He loves those cliffhangers.
I do.
Mm.
I do.
I'm going to
have a little class about basic
for
economics for a certain Warforged next time.
Right?
One coin will buy you this much. A whole bag of coins will buy you this much.
Oh, he didn't hit coins anyway, so we're good.
No, that's good.
However, you were still going to use from a bag full of money.
Yeah, it's just money.
That's right, just money. Yes. Yeah, we'll call it. What's the matter? What's the matter, Sandrak?
No, I'm just thinking for Axiom, we could hold his money on. We can hold on his money for him. Like, right, wait around. we'll hold on to it for you.
You're gonna do John Candy teaching people poker, kind of teach him about his money. So what you do is you give me all your money, and I give you a coin. This is fair.
I'll give it to you when you need it.
I'll give it to Kaz. Just keep me well upgraded in armor and weapons. You can keep the money.
There you go.
I'll just use it to fund the Blade Fund.
Exactly.
There you go on your project. All right. Well, yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, my voice is crumpling a little bit, and so I'm not going to push this issue any further today. I don't know what's going on. Everyone has had a husky voice, and that is my bad. I cannot pull out of my sore throat.
Allergies getting you?
I think so, yeah. But it's also a great stopping point for you guys to realize that I've once again placed someone you care about in danger, because that's how I do. I am a bastard.
Care is a strong word.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you love her. You love her and you know it. Oh my gosh.
Incest thing.
Look, she's not your mom. She's a professor. And she's like far older than your she's like way older than your character.
And she's not sleeping with the other gnome.
Definitely not banging her brother.
So you say. I have heard differently.
Zelargo would be. I don't know. Zelargo would do that. Karnath, that's more their style. Possibly Almdare. He's not here to defend his nation, so it's fine.
I thought that was what the Orion people did. Oh, look who's not here to defend our House Orion.
He won't listen to this either, so we'll have to figure it out.
That would explain the low IQ.
Oh man, it's all good. All right, one mystery closes, another mystery opens up for you guys, such as your life adventures. We'll see what's important to. My goal now is to make you guys decide what's important to your characters and to the continued livelihoods. This should be interesting.
Obviously, money.
Money is always a driver. Whoever pays the most. Lady, I almost said a Lady Elaine, which would date me very much with the Mr. Rogers. Every time I see a lady,
sadly, I'm holding on to my EBERRON path previous game setting where once I bond with people, they're like my people. So y'all are the reason I'm here. I don't care about anything else.
Nice. Speaking of the reason we're here, thanks again for everyone for watching. I know we got some lurkers out there. Feel free to chat. It's okay. I know some of you like to watch. That's fine. But yeah, you can drop things in the chat if you have nothing to say. Also for the people, if you see this now, you want to comment, or you're commenting when you're watching, if you've made it this far into our zaniness, I would like to know how everyone is like how Daggerheart is going for people who are watching this, how the system is, being taken in. Is it meeting expectations? Is it not what you thought it would be? Is it completely horrible and you wish I'd go back to Savage Worlds or some other game that takes 6 hours to do that combat we just did, which is not going to happen. But yeah, I'm very curious how Daggerheart is being perceived by all. But with that, Mega.
Hey, Mega Reacts here. As a player, I love the new system. I'm digging it a bit more than Savage Worlds, but that's just me as a player. Once again, had a great game. Almost killed a bugbear. He's just lucky I didn't. It took all my patience, and I almost tried to take the artifact from the one lady because I don't trust her with it, but I didn't do that either. That's why I rolled my 2 dice, and if a fear would have won, I would have caused a whole fucking scene. But luckily, hope won, so I didn't. Other than that, you can obviously find me here. You can find me on JT Savage's channel on Friday nights, running Miami by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade V20 game. Other than that, megareacts.com, links to all my socials, Patreon, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm all over the place. Check me out or don't. I don't really care at this point. So
That's how you build good viewers. That's actually true. You gotta not care. You gotta be the girl who doesn't care. Like, ooh.
I just don't care. It is what it is at this point. You either want to watch me or you don't.
Yeah, there you go. Outstanding. Send Dragon.
Yeah, it was another good game, and so sad that Vane missed out on the cleaning. He had to find his own way to wash all this shit off his clothes.
That's right.
Yeah. But I like the system. And to me, like, one of the strengths was when we were in that combat, and Axiom was. I was like, Axiom keep attacking this thing, right? It makes sense. It's dramatic, and he crit it, right? So something we couldn't have done otherwise, right? So that was like a nice thing.
Worked out.
To do, right?
Yeah.
So you can find me on Start Playing, and otherwise, I think tomorrow, Moonskull has the Mask of Nyarlathotep thing going on. So
pretty close. Pretty close.
No.
I'm like, whatever. It's a Cthulhu thing. That's all I know.
Nyarlathotep. We don't get a lot of that around here.
Anyway, awesome. Yeah, the spotlight control is very interesting because you guys just sat back and let him do his business because it was appropriate, which in other games would have had to have gone through the goddamn rigmarole of initiative. But anyway, and Frost.
I am Frost. You can find me all over this channel. You can find me over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern with Moss and JJ. You can find me on JT Savage's channel. You can find me on my channel playing games. And I'm just seeing that we need to roll more criticals. And that's all we need to do. Just more criticals.
Was it 2 today?
Yeah.
More criticals, less fear, the usual.
Yeah, exactly. And I just need to evidently increase Kasimir's evasion a little bit. I mean, he's easy to hit, but kind of like a little beetle. So I just need to either up even more defensive abilities or make it a little harder to get hit. One of the two. So with all that said, we can probably let Scott go rest his voice, and we'll see you all again next week. Please leave comments and likes.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let us know. Like I said, we got Viking left something about Daggerheart, and I'll answer that as I can. And for me, Thursday, our Kickstarter for Daggerheart kicks off. So if you're interested in the system, or you own the system, or you want to play something not fantasy in Daggerheart, like I said, it's campaign frames ranging from cyberpunk to space opera to Appalachian horror and things like that. So go check it out. And with that, I think we are